How you doing, Tamara?
I'm doing fine. Thank you.
Good, good. Well, Tracy Hoffman here with Resource Real Estate. I'm so excited to be meeting with you today, Tamara. Unfortunately, I wish we could meet in person, but I think the Zoom will work out great. I'll be able to share my screen in a little bit and show everybody what we're looking at as far as the brochures today. So, Tamara, will you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you and what you do with First American?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me today. I really appreciate it. And yes, I am Tamara Rossie-Molina. I'm with First American Home Warranty. Actually, I've been in the home warranty industry for 30 years. I've been with First American 28 of those years. So I always say that I know a whole lot more about plumbing than I ever wanted to know. And but there is a benefit, to a homeowner who has some questions, who has some problems, when you have a rep who can jump in and help and actually maybe explain a few things, because I know a few things. So I'm happy to talk to you today and let you know that home warranties are available, whether you are an escrow or whether you are someone who had a home warranty 10 years ago and you're wanting to get another one. Those are available too. So I'm happy to share any of that information.
Great. Thank you so much. Well, I know, yeah, it could be someone new like me as a first time home owner, or absolutely someone who maybe wants to pick it back up. And so that's why I really wanted to go over it today for selfish reasons, so I can also learn more detail about it as I'm looking into it for my own property. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and if maybe we can go over the plans, then we can learn a lot more about it here. And hopefully you can see the First American brochure, correct?
Perfect.
Great.
Yes.
All right. So here are your guys' home warranty plans.
Yes, and basically what a home warranty is, if you don't know, it's a 1-year warranty plan on the working systems inside the main foundation of the house. So we're talking plumbing systems, which would be water heaters, leaks or breaks in pipes or in the slab, toilet issues. We'll cover faucets, slab leaks is a big one. So all these plumbing things. Then we've got the heater. We've got, thermostat portion of the duct work. We've got your electrical system, switches and plugs. We've got appliance coverage also. So everything in the kitchen, like your cooktop, oven, microwave, dishwasher, garbage disposal, refrigerator and washer dryer are picked up as an additional option. And I think on the next page, we have that little house diagram that
Yeah.
really shows you what a home warranty is. And I love that. So with the working systems inside the main foundation of the house, which is kind of what you see here,
Mm-hmm.
it's really nice as a buyer if you're putting down your last dime for the down payment. And then what happens if your heater is 25 years old and you knew that, and that was fine. Those things are workhorses. But if that fails, are you going to be able to come up with your, $5,000 or $8,000 to replace that heater? I mean, that's what you have a home warranty for. So, most buyers want a home warranty because it definitely helps. Most sellers are willing to, just because they don't want the buyer, asking them, you know, why didn't you tell me the dishwasher wasn't working, a week after the close of escrow? Well, the dishwasher was working, but things happen when people move into houses. It's like the car knows the owner, it's like the house knows the owner too, and the water load coming through the house. So the sellers are motivated to pay for it. It's really not all that much money in the whole scheme of things. If we're talking 4 or 5 or $600, for the seller to have the peace of mind too, that the buyer is going to be taken care of with this home warranty. So both sides are motivated to have a home warranty. It definitely saves, the homeowner, the new buyer, some money too, especially if we lose a system that's expensive. I mean, water heaters now can be, $2,000 or $2,500 easy. So it's nice to have that peace of mind. So
Now, can a seller know that something's not working and then offer the home warranty and let them, kind of solve it on their own, or it has to be something that came up after the new ownership?
that's a really, really good question. This has got to be things that happen after the close of escrow. If the seller knows something is wrong, he really needs to fix that. before the close of escrow. And really, if the buyer has a home inspection done and they pick up something that's wrong, they either negotiate it through escrow, but no, it's got to be something that happens after the close of escrow. We're taking this policy on assuming things are in good working condition. So that's what we need.
Good, good.
Good question, though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there was one more page. I know that something I was really excited for, because obviously moving into a home that there was renters before me, I don't want anybody having keys to my house. So this was a pretty neat service that you guys offer, the ReKey service.
Yeah, so we have several new coverages that started the beginning of the year. I don't know, probably 7 or 8 new options, which are wonderful. And one of them actually is not new, and it's under the basic plan, so you don't have to pay extra for it, but it's the ReKey service. So we will rekey up to 6 locks and give the homeowner 4 copies of keys for the $75 service fee. So I should have gone over that too. You know, with all the service that we do, there is a $75 service fee. So whether it's, you know, fixing a leak underneath the sink, or if you have an air conditioning problem, which, you know, we cover, if you've got the air conditioning option, your condenser isn't working or whatever, you know, pool equipment, we do pick that up as extra options. But if we go out and do the service on the item, there is a $75 service fee. So it's the same with the ReKey, $75 service fee for that. That's under the basic plan. You don't have to ask for it. It's really nice. And then the HVAC tune-up that you're looking at, that's a new option, and it's $35, $35 option, and we will go out during certain months in the springtime to get the air conditioner ready for the summer, and the same thing in the fall for the heater. So it's kind of a nice little $35 option.
Absolutely. I think I asked for that on
Yeah.
my package. I don't know if you remember or
Oh,
not.
good.
I think so.
I think you
Okay.
did too, actually.
Good, good.
Yay.
And then let's see here. These were some extra benefits and more options for packages.
Yes, yeah, this is a really good page. In fact, if you want the brochure, let me know, because I can always email a PDF and you'll get all the pages and can see everything, you know, at your leisure. But these options, most of these on this page are new. The first class upgrade, which is the top left corner, we've had that for a very long time. That is huge. If we have to replace a water heater or a heater or an air conditioner, contributes almost $500 worth of non-covered cost, having to do with the disposal of the old unit, the permit, code violation upgrade work. So that's huge, and we've used that for years.
Yep.
In conjunction with a basic plan and say air conditioning, we combine it, give you a little bit of a discount, you know, with a bundled product. The rest of these options on this page are new. First Class Plus is really big, especially if you have a water heater or an HVAC system that is older. If we end up having to replace this, that covers $1,000 in modifications, which we don't cover. So modifications we don't cover. For a water heater, it's not that big a deal, maybe $300 or $400. HVAC system, between that and a Title 24 duct test that's state mandated, you know, for efficiency reasons, you could have non-covered cost of $1,500, maybe even $2,000. So in that event, we're covering $1,000 of those modifications. That takes a big chunk out of the non-covered charges. So I love that First Class Plus. The Plumbing Plus is another big one. It covers the lateral line from the house to the street. So if you have big trees in the front yard, it may be something that you want to look at. So if that lateral line is broken, even if it's broken due to roots, we'll cover up to $1,000 to get that line replaced. It will also add $1,000 on the slab leak coverage, which under the basic plan, you already have $1,500, but this adds another $1,000, so you have $2,500 on slab leak coverage. That's huge too.
Nice.
Outdoor kitchen, you know, refrigerator, dishwasher, garbage disposal, you know, above ground plumbing and electrical that goes to that outdoor kitchen, that's covered. Smart homes, you know, the cameras and all the smart home stuff, you know, in homes today, that's
Yeah.
covered.
The
HVAC
Ring doorbells and
Yes, yeah, all that stuff. Yes.
okay.
And then the 2-year plan is great. It's available for the real estate plan only, but the second year you get a pretty decent discount over what you would find in renewal pricing for that second year. So that 2-year plan is great too, and we just brought that out also. So consider those if you're, you know, if you're looking around.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's see here. I wanted to skip to one more page to have you. Oh, I think I passed it. There it is. Um, so these
Yes.
grades
And
we were
that's,
going to go over.
yeah, that's the
So
actual,
these are just what you were talking about as well.
yes. Yep.
Sorry.
Yep. The actual verbiage. And again, I can get a PDF to anybody who wants it, and you can actually read all of this stuff. So,
Great.
yeah.
Here was the last page I wanted to kind of this, although it is a little small print, I can scan or I can zoom in.
Yeah,
Um,
but that's good. And that's just the rough pricing. So if we put you in the friends and family program, so say you've been without a warranty for 5 or 10 years or never had one, we'd put you in the friends and family program. The pricing is a little bit more than this, maybe by, 25 or $30, which is not much at all. And this is the real estate pricing. And you look at the single family home, and then the pricing is a little less for a condo. And then it would show you the breakdown of what's covered under the basic plan. And then the middle column is value plan, which is, basic air and the upgrade. And then the Eagle Premier on the far right, which adds the washer, dryer, and kitchen refrigerator. The reason we've taken those appliances apart from just the regular basic plan is because sometimes people buy brand new. So if you're moving into a house and you're buying that refrigerator and the washer, dryer brand new,
right.
you're going to have the manufacturer's warranty. So you don't want to double cover. So,
No.
so if in the event the seller is leaving those, or you're bringing in your own units that are not brand new, we would cover whatever's in the house. So if you're bringing in your old units, we could add that onto the coverage too. And
Okay.
those bundled pricing just gives you a little bit of a price break. But if you go all the way down to the bottom, you'll see the optional coverages that you can add on, and then you're good to go. I just wanted to show that just so you know that the pricing is pretty specific. And if you're wondering exactly what's covered under the basic plan or any of the options, you can see it, especially on this page, which I like. So there
Perfect.
you
All right. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen then. So I have that as well, and can share it to anybody. And that I really like that brochure. It went over a lot of information as far as what everything that is covered. So now,
Okay.
and what about if you have a plan? I mean, can you change your plan at any time, or it is really just locked in for 1 year at a time?
Wow, another good question. Yes, we give you up to 60 days to actually add any coverage that you want, because sometimes you'll ask for stuff and the seller says, hey, well, I'm going to give this warranty to you, but I don't want to spend that much money. So if
Right.
you have options that you would like, we
Mm.
give you up to 60 days, no questions asked.
Great.
You call our new orders line, they take the credit card information, and it's automatically added. And after the 60 days, they don't want to add anything. So make sure you've got all your ducks in a row. Your buyers and you as a buyer will get a copy of the welcome home package. It
Okay.
tells you exactly the coverage that you have. It gives the service number. It gives you the coverage that you don't have and asks you if you want to add it. So you will get an opportunity to see something in the mail and in writing where you can, know where to call to add. So yeah, we have a lot of people that do that. So
Perfect. Well, good. Okay. Well, thank you so much for taking time to go over this with me today. I know that helped me a lot, and lots of really good options. And it's not so scary when you know you have a warranty that will be there to support you. So,
you know what, I love that. And thank you for giving the time to me too. I appreciate it. And I think, if you have a rep or somebody who's been around for quite a while, there are pitfalls in this industry and not everything is perfect. And if you have somebody you can call to say, hey, listen, I need some help, I think there's huge benefit in that. And I definitely, in my 28 years with First American, I mean, that's what we do. We jump in and help when we need to. So happy, because sometimes, especially when it's 100 degrees outside, that 800 number gets clogged up. And if you have somebody you can call and say, hey, listen, I need some help, I can't get in to place this claim, I have a way to do it. So I'm happy to jump in and happy to add value that way too.
well, as a new homeowner, your number will be saved in my phone. Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
And
you.
we look forward to working with you soon.
Sounds great. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Bye.
Bye.